The Australia Cup for the majority of the Football South Australia clubs has started on Friday night, but for West Adelaide and Eastern it started on Saturday night at Athelston Recreation Reserve for what was an electrifying cup clash between the two sides. Despite the familiar surroundings of this ground by the Saints, it was West Adelaide, the home side, a twist in the usual tale for Eastern United, as they typically call this ground their home. Prior to this match, we witnessed an enthralling cup showdown between Adelaide Titans and Northern Demons, with the Demons emerging victorious. Now, all eyes were on West Adelaide and Eastern United as they vied for a coveted spot in the next round of the competition. The game kicked off with the Saints on the front foot as Nicolan Mattia and Panagoulias combined brilliantly to penetrate into the box. Mattia unleashed a shot, but it was swiftly cleared by the Hellas defender, denying an early breakthrough for the Saints. It took Hellas a few minutes to find their rhythm, but once they managed to bypass the Saints' press, they started to create opportunities, and at the 5th-minute mark they capitalised on their momentum with a fantastic cross into the box. However, despite the promising delivery, they couldn't convert the chance into a goal. At the 15th minute, a set-piece opportunity arose for the Saints, with Mattia and Nico Andre engaging in a strategic discussion on how to unsettle the Hellas defence. Andre stepped up to deliver the ball into the box, where it met the head of Franz Pietri. Pietri directed the header towards goal with significant force, but the Hellas captain O'Donnell showcased his reflex by making a remarkable save, stretching out to divert the ball wide for a corner and denying the Saints a potential breakthrough. However, O'Donnell's heroics were short-lived as the Saints earned another corner shortly after. Mattia stepped up with a pinpoint delivery that found the towering presence of Daniel Solari in the box. Solari rose above the defenders and made no mistake powering his header into the back of the net, giving the Saints the lead with a clinical finish. Just a minute later, it was Hellas with a golden opportunity to level the score. However, similar to their earlier chance, they couldn't capitalise on the opportunity as the cross went unconverted, leaving them still trailing behind the Saints. Due to the scorching temperatures reaching the mid-30s during the day, the referee wisely called for a drinks break, providing a much-needed break for the players. This break also afforded the coaches a valuable opportunity to impart additional instructions and feedback to their teams. Whatever Michael Brooks conveyed to his troops during the break seemed to have a positive effect, as moments later the Saints found themselves caught off guard. Firstly, they conceded an unnecessary corner, and then in a lapse of concentration they allowed Ryan Wood to find himself unmarked at the end of Connor Gollan's corner delivery. With no Saints player around him, Wood capitalised on the opportunity with complete freedom, punishing the defensive lapse to level the score. Ryan Wood remained active following his goal, and shortly after he attempted a long-range effort. However, his strike sailed over the crossbar, failing to trouble the Saints goalkeeper, leaving the score unchanged. For the Saints, the injury crisis deepened in the last 15 minutes of the first half as Nico Andre was forced off the field due to injury. With Andre now joining Markai and Timori on the sidelines, the Saints found themselves facing a catastrophe with a limited number of strikers available. Their forward options were severely limited, forcing them to dig deep and find alternative strategies to maintain their competitiveness in the match and give them an opportunity to go through. Hellas finished the first half strongly, creating another great opportunity in the dying moments of the half. Gianni Nesta found himself with a chance to get on the scoresheet, but Ryan Borzio came to the Saints' rescue with a fingertip save, denying Nesta the goal. Shortly after that close call, it was Cooper O'Donnell's turn to test the Saints' goalkeeper. O'Donnell unleashed a powerful shot, but once again Ryan stood tall in goal, denying O'Donnell with a crucial save to maintain the score levelled. The second half commenced with the Saints asserting control over possession, dictating the tempo of the game. However, it was Hellas who carved out the first chance of the half to potentially take the lead. Connor Gollan found himself with an opportunity to give Hellas the lead, but his shot lacked real conviction, failing to trouble the Saints goalkeeper as it sailed harmlessly on the arms of the goalkeeper. The Saints' most promising opportunities at goal, given their absence of a traditional in-and-out striker, often arose from set pieces. These moments provided them with a strategic advantage to capitalise on their strengths and create scoring opportunities, but didn't manage to do so. For Hellas, the counter-attack proved to be their most effective avenue for goal-scoring opportunities. Despite this, they struggled to capitalise on their chances and failed to make the most of their opportunities to find the back of the net. That all changed in the 66th minute when Cooper O'Donnell seized an opportunity and unleashed a powerful shot from outside the box. His strike found the back of the net, giving West Adelaide the lead and shifting the momentum in their favour. Peter Katsambas was eager to add his name to the scoresheet, and he came close to doing just that with a well-taken free kick. A minute later, Katsambas attempted another shot, hoping to make amends for his previous miss. However, his effort once again failed to find the target as the ball sailed wide of the post for the second time in quick succession. With just 10 minutes remaining on the clock and lacking a dominant presence up top, Marquet and Sordalo made a tactical decision to push their centre-backs forward, hoping to provide the team with a target to aim for. However, this adjustment left them vulnerable at the back, and Hellas seized the opportunity to close out the game and potentially score a third goal. Despite the opportunity, they failed to capitalise, leaving the Saints with a narrow chance to salvage the match. Hellas' inability to capitalise on their chances provided a significant boost of confidence for the Saints, instilling a renewed belief that they could still have an opportunity to turn the tide in their favour. Moments later, that opportunity presented itself, but unfortunately even the typically reliable Panagoulias couldn't convert what was a massive chance for the Saints, leaving them frustrated and still trailing in the dying minutes of the match. The Saints created another excellent opportunity when Franz Petrie surged down the flank and delivered a pinpoint cross into the box. Once again, it was the ever-reliable Panagoulias who met the delivery with a well-timed header. However, agonisingly for the Saints, his effort narrowly missed the post by mere millimetres, leaving them frustrated as another chance went begging. Moments later, it was Salomon who found himself with a promising opportunity to make an impact. However, his shot was swiftly blocked by the Hellas defence, denying the Saints yet again as they desperately searched for a breakthrough in the closing stages of the match. The Saints' fate was sealed in the dying moments of the game as George Katsianis struck with the last kick to make it 3-1, effectively putting the result out of reach for the Saints. It was a heartbreaking moment for the team, ending their hopes of a comeback in a match filled with missed opportunities and near misses. The final whistle blew with West Adelaide emerging victorious with a 3-1 scoreline, securing their passage to the next stage of the Cup. For the Saints, it's time to shift their full focus onto the upcoming season and their aspirations for promotion.